Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Chino's Comics and More. Again, my name is Chino. This is Manny.
What's up, YouTube? Guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button,
Hulk smash the like button,
Superman punch the notification bell.
and don't forget to share, guys. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. This is going to be the second video we shoot today. We talked about this, I think, a few weeks back. We've been talking about it for a while, but
Yeah.
it happened, you know. We're going to give you guys, we're going to give a moment of silence to all the Netflix shows that got canceled.
And if you go down the line, it was, you can start with Jessica Jones. There's a third season coming, but I think that's the last season, and after that, it's canceled. They canceled Punisher, Daredevil's canceled, Luke Cage is canceled, Iron Fist is canceled. With that, The Defenders is canceled. So we talked about this, guys. We told you guys that this was gonna happen, and it sucks. The shows were pretty good. Some were better than others, but I think out of this negative, there could be a positive.
Yeah, so we're gonna turn that frown upside down, right? I think that's the same.
Yeah. So, guys, whenever these shows were on TV or on Netflix, like anything, hype builds and hype sells. So these books, and we have quite a few to show you guys, are gonna be books that I think you need to put on your radar, because these books that were high at one point, they might be dipping.
Yeah, they're gonna be dipping, but this is kind of the collector's kind of time to reevaluate what you have on the list, make some changes, and pick up most likely these books. Why? Because we all know, Marvel is and Disney are coming out with a Disney streaming. Come on, these guys are not dead. I mean, they can't say it out loud, but if you start doing your research, start reading, they talk about it. They say, hey, it's not gonna be the last time you see these guys on screen.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. They're not gonna do away with these characters. These characters they've been coming out for three seasons. Some of them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna just scrap that. They're not, and they're already in the Marvel universe. So it would kind of suck. I don't know how they would like clean that up. But maybe after the snap, they just snapped them away and never existed. But no, I don't think they're gonna do that. I think I think that now they're just moving to a better platform. Not to say Netflix is not great, but I think Marvel controlling just everything like they have. You've seen it. You've seen the results. You've seen what Marvel's done. Apart from DC, which DC, I mean, I'm not hating on DC. These last few movies, not Justice League, not Batman versus Superman.
No,
but
they were okay.
But Aquaman, man, it did really well, and it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And Wonder Woman, man, Wonder Woman kind of just gave them life.
Yeah.
So
So with this, guys, is a perfect opportunity for us to show you a few keys that you can kind of put in your radar and keep an eye on them, put them on your watch list, put them on your, notepad, whatever you got to do. Just, these books are going to be the kind of books that once they dip is whenever you guys need to bounce on it and get them, because like Shino said, when Disney gets a hold of it, these things are going to rebound. And you don't want to buy high. You always want to buy low, and if you do sell high. So what books are we talking about? Here they go. All right, guys, we're back. Gotta love that movie magic. Okay, guys, so what do we have here? These here are the key books that we're talking about, and there's gonna be some honorable mentions, but we'll start with these first. We have Daredevil #1, which is Daredevil's first appearance, ASM 129, which is Punisher's first appearance. Then we have Heroes for Hire #1, Luke Cage's first appearance, Alias #1, which is Jessica Jones' first appearance. Now, we do have a Marvel premiere #15, but that was being graded. So the next best thing is Iron Fist #1.
yeah.
So we'll go down the list, I guess, and just talk about them, what we feel is going to happen with either the market going up or going down.
So I think we'll start from here. So this, it's kind of funny you put them in this order because this was the first one to get canceled.
Yeah.
Iron Fist was the first one to get canceled. Again, Manny mentioned we do have the Marvel premiere. We do have a few copies of this one. They're actually getting graded. There's one that's signed. This one here, before the show came out, when they started announcing it, it started going up.
Yeah.
This is just the #1 series of Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this is a good one to pick up. There's also another good one that goes with this one. Sabretooth's first appearance in this series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say this one, if you start looking at the trends, this one's gone down in price. It's gonna go back up. This is one that I think you should put on your radar, put it on your list.
Yeah.
I would say wait a few months, unless you find a really good deal. Start picking this one up.
Yeah, and like we talked about before in the past, if you can't get the first appearance, which is Marvel Premiere number 15, if that one's still a little pricey, this is his first in his series, so it's kind of like his second appearance, whatever the case is. It's a good pickup, guys, and it's a lot more affordable. It's cheaper to buy into. So again, I would, so if it starts to dip, and I believe that one will dip, it's gonna probably go low because it's Iron Fist number 1. That's a good one to pick up. Now, Alias number 1, which is Jessica Jones' first appearance. Again, another book that got hot whenever the show got announced. Her first season came out, and it's like anything, the hype was there, so it did go up in price. Do you think that was gonna go up or go down?
It's gonna go down. I think people, especially collectors that are collecting the first appearances, the Silver Age, the Bronze Age, certain ways of collecting. Everyone collects differently.
Yeah.
This is a book to pick up. I think a good 9.8, 9.6 when it dips. You know why? Because this is not one of those books that's like Daredevil 1. It's not gonna be expensive. That one's expensive at a 3.0. So
yeah,
I don't think this will ever be an expensive 3.0, 4.5. So if you're gonna buy this book, I would recommend getting you 9.8, 9.6. It's just that's gonna keep its value better. And again, she's a good character. She's not a big powerhouse character. So I could be wrong, but I don't see it ever being really very expensive. But it's a cool one to have, guys. I think she's a really cool character. I'm glad they brought her out to the fold in the show. You can't go wrong with just having it in your personal collection.
Yeah, and the next book we have is Heroes for Hire number 1, which is Luke Cage's first appearance, and that book already dipped. It's already dipped, and again, it's Luke Cage's first appearance. His season was okay. He had 2 seasons of Luke Cage.
Really 3, because he was in Jessica Jones season 1.
Yeah.
He came out for the majority of that. They kind of, I like when they did that. I think that was cool in the way how they intertwined them in that season. They gave him kind of a little bit of a backstory.
Yeah.
And then it led on to his show. I like that more on his introduction than I did, and I know we're kind of mixing it, than I did with the Iron Fist. The Iron Fist just kind of popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. So yeah, that book right there, Heroes for Hire number 1. Again, it's his number 1 first appearance. I think it's a book that just hold off a little bit. It's gonna dip. Once it dips, you can probably pick up a pretty good copy, even a raw copy. You probably get a slab copy for a good price. Again, this is kind of book that it's a black cover, so it does show a lot of imperfections. But I think if you're patient, there's some deals that are gonna be made here with these books. Mm-hmm. So right off the bat, these 3 books, I can already see that they're gonna dip. So you're gonna be able to get these books at a really good price compared to maybe a few years ago when the shows got announced. Now, the next 2 books, I feel that there might be a slight dip, maybe minimal, but their books have always held their value to a certain degree, and they're just bigger books. They're bigger characters. So the next book we have is ASM 129, Punisher's first appearance. And actually, this one's kind of weird because I think recently the price kind of spiked up on it. So maybe that one's not gonna dip too much.
No, these 2 right here towards the end, man, these are your more expensive books. Yeah. These are the ones that when you add to your personal collection, they're considered grails. To a lot of people, these are personal grails.
Yeah.
They're affordable grails. To each his own, but I think they're affordable grails. You can find you a really good copy of this Punisher still, like this one here, and you're gonna spend. I think what was the last price on this?
This one probably is going for like almost $800. But again, it's a 5.5. It's a respectable grade. Now, again, you can probably watch the trend. If it dips a little bit, probably try to go for like maybe a 7.0. That's a pretty good grade for this book. So again, guys, this book here, I don't know if it's gonna dip too much. It's Punisher's first appearance. It's a famous cover. It's a Spider-Man book. There's just a lot that goes into this book. So again, keep an eye on it, but I wouldn't hold my breath that it's gonna go for maybe for $100.
Yeah, Yeah, so just on this one, I agree with Manny. I think it'll slightly go down. You just gotta catch it on the downward spiral, pick it up. Again, when these go to the real Marvel, to Disney, I mean, you guys have seen what they've done with all the other books.
Yeah, watch out for the rebound, guys. On this one, when they rebound, they should go up. Especially if all these characters come out in the Disney streaming service, it's over. It's gonna skyrocket. I mean, look what Fantastic Four did. Look what X-Men 1 did. I mean, they're extremely hot. Now, the last book, it's a Grail. It's a Daredevil #1. It's his first appearance. And again, the cool thing about this book is that it's actually an affordable Grail to a certain degree. You could probably spend about $1,000 and get yourself a really nice copy. And if this one, I think, is going to dip a little bit, maybe just a slight bit, not a lot, maybe a little bit. But if it dips, you know, if it's a book that you want to pick it up.
Yeah.
Now, again, you know, for books of this magnitude, you know, you can buy into a lower grade. It's really what you can live with, guys. I mean, if you want a high grade, by all means. But if you can live with a 1.0, 1.5, as long as it presents well and you're happy with it, that's all that counts.
Low grade is better than no grade. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you're looking for grails, I agree with that saying, you know. To me, I'd rather have a low grade of that book than not have it at all. You know,
Yeah.
but that's just me. Personally, that's just me. Again, you know, Daredevil 1, I love the character. I love what they did with the show. It's about saving money, man. If you're smart with this, you know, and you have these books on your radar, or you want to add them, you know, let them dip and buy them, because again, you know, don't make the mistakes that a lot of people have made.
Yeah.
You know, and this comes from us.
And even us, yeah.
Yeah, it comes from us. We stopped collecting, man. A lot of these books were more affordable before we got back involved, heavily invested in collecting again. And I mean, we're paying more, but you know, we know that yeah, we're having to pay more, but if we need to continue to build up, then we're not going to be able to have these books. You know, we're not going to be able to have them, and we love collecting, and it's kind of like, okay, we got to make peace with it. You know, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit more now. You know, scratch what happened in the past. We couldn't do it, or you know, like Manny said, life happens. But you know, this is an opportunity that's going to, you know, roll back around for you guys. You know, you guys, or even us, you know, we're going to start looking at this too. Don't think it's just going to be, you know, we're presented this, you know, we're done. No, you know, I want a better copy of Daredevil. So if I can get a better one, then I'm going to be chasing it.
Yeah. And the next batch of books are, all right, guys, we're back again. So the last 3 books is just honorable mentions, books that I think you can also pick up with the books that we showed off in the beginning. These are more like, I guess you could put them on the second part of the list to pick up, but they're good books to pick up. We have Defenders #1, which again, they had a season of the Defenders, and it's a really good team up of just a good crew of guys that, you know, kick butt, man. So that's a cool book to pick up. It's not an expensive book, and if it dips even more, it's just more savings for all of us.
More money in your pocket.
Yeah. The next book we have is Daredevil 131. Now, this is Bullseye's first appearance. Bullseye was awesome in the show. I think he's a character he's widely known, and he's came out in the movie.
Yeah, he came out in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
Yeah.
So you know, this is a good character. He's a good villain to Daredevil. It's not the last of him. You know, we're not done seeing this character on screen, so no, it's a good one to pick up.
Yeah, and he has a really cool origin story, so it's a cool book to read. There's other stories, but we can get to that some other day. So again, that's a cool book to put on your list. The last book we have is Daredevil 168, which is Elektra's first appearance. Again, another Daredevil character, but she's also a really cool character.
She's an assassin, so
yeah,
you know, she's a cool character. Jennifer Garner, Elektra, I think, you know, she fit the part in the looks department, I think. But you know, this character came out in Daredevil, and you know, again, you know, Elektra, she's a popular character. Her and Daredevil go hand in hand as far as, you know, how good they are, how their fighting skills are a little different, but they both kick butt. So she's a cool one to have. You know, it's affordable. Again, these books are all affordable, but you know, you're trying to save some money, catch them on the decline. You know, people are gonna be bummed out. They're bummed out right now. A lot of people they don't really, you know, kind of listen to the speculation of them coming back. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing for us that are trying to get better copies or trying to even own these for the first time. It's just catch this on the low end. It's just being smart about collecting, guys. There's so many ways we can collect. How we all collect is differently. Again, you may not agree or disagree with us, but this has been successful for us. We've been able to just stay on top of this. We've been able to catch them on a decline. It's just a lot of homework, a lot of research to do, but it's about saving money so you can buy more books. That's what it comes down to. To us, it's like, okay, we have a budget, but if we can squeeze out a few savings here and there, guess what? That's another book we can add, or an impulse buys. And we all know I like to impulsively buy books.
Yeah, he does.
So it just makes sense.
Yeah, so again, guys, put these books on your radar. Think it's cool books to pick up. First appearances are number one. Can't go wrong. And with that, guys, I want to give a shout out to our sub of the day, which is going to be...
This is our mystery shout out of the day. This is cool guy, man. Cool name. Manny, do the honors.
Nobody, no one.
You know who you are, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for you've been one of the original ones out here with a lot of you guys actually, always supporting us. We love the feedback, man. Continue to just blow up the chat, man. Let's blow up the chat, dude. I mean, let's
it's
talk
fun.
on there.
It's fun talking on the chat, man.
Let's talk on their opinions. We love responding to you guys. We may not catch you right away unless we're on there, but dude, we're always gonna respond, and it's cool to interact, man. That's a very fun thing about this is that, as we continue to grow our channel and the support, we're getting to know each other better, and it's fun to communicate on there, man. It's awesome to get your input, and it's awesome to just go back and forth on just any kind of cool discussion, and agree on stuff. We tend to always look at this as a hobby that we all kind of share, and it's fun to be able to relate in the comment section.
Yeah, so with that, guys, I think we're out.